Hello. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Oh my gosh. Happy New Year, guys. I am so excited. I hope you guys got some sleep last night. Let me know in the chat or either in the replay, like how many of you guys like stayed up to midnight. Let me know how many of you went to bed. I want to hear. I want to hear all about it. So, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Felicia. I'm a physical therapist and a health and wellness coach. And I've been documenting my 100-pound weight loss journey here on the channel. So, this live, I just announced it like maybe like 10 minutes ago. So, if no one shows up, that's fine. But if you watch it in the replay, please let me know. Just give it like a big thumbs up. And then also, please share with me your word for the year as well, because I would love to know. And also to my new subscribers, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Like, I have not been as active over the last 2 weeks as I tend to be on the channel, but that's only because, like everyone else, the holidays and everything else, I've just really been enjoying my time with my family. And I'm sure, or at least I hope you guys have been doing the same. So, in today's video, as you can see from the title, I want to share with you guys. I put word of the year because, in order for Google search, SEO, and all that stuff to pop up, like I needed to use word because that tends to be more popular. But for 2023, you guys, I am actually going with a theme of the year. Yes, I have an entire theme. So, let's get to it. So, I want to go back. I want to share with you guys that in 2021, my word of the year was heal. During that time, I was having like an autoimmune disease, like so many things were going on. I was breaking out in rashes. I had the fibroids, like all of that stuff. And I had finally like got the fibroids removed. And I was just giving my body like time to heal. And that was a really good year for me. Actually, in May of 2021 is when I finally started my 100-pound weight loss journey, like May 24th or so. So I'm sharing this to say that I just feel like as I look back in the word and the the word I choose for the year, I do it. So I'm really excited to share with you guys what my theme is for 2023 because honestly, it kind of scares me. It does. So yes, 2021 was all about healing, and I was able to lose weight, start releasing weight, and I went through therapy. Like it was just such a great year, and I chose that word like at the beginning of actually at the end of 2020. So I followed through, and it was great. And then in 2022, my word of the year was build. So in 2022, my focus was building, like just building my brand, building my channel. And even though it looks like I'm currently at like, I think 1100 or a little bit over 1100 subscribers. So that doesn't seem like a lot to a lot of people, but for me, that's a lot. Like I actually hit that 1000 subscriber mark. I still haven't hit my 4000 watch hours. So side note, if you guys can like watch some of the videos, that would be great so that I can finally be monetized. But I definitely started building my brand more brand recognition. And even like for me as an individual, I started feeling like more connected to the brand. I don't know if that makes sense or anything, but if you guys have ever started something from scratch, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And I just feel like like last year, I, as a person, as an individual, I had to get more comfortable. I knew, and I still know the vision that I have for this brand, for Happily Ever After Living. And if you guys notice, I actually changed the handle to Heal, which is Happily Ever After Living with Felicia. And like, there's just so much behind that, which we'll talk about in another video. But I feel like I kind of like came into the brand. Like I got more comfortable with video, more comfortable with YouTube videos, more comfortable with creating like Instagram reels, which I was so terrified of before. More comfortable doing live videos, like really just kind of like growing into the version of myself that I feel I need to be, or at least to start being in order to see this brand take off to where I want to see it go. So for 2023, my theme for the year is I get to have it. Oh, Oh, so you guys, like I have been sitting. I'm one of those people. I started creating my goals for the following year, like in October, around like September, October of the year before. So when I was like sitting and thinking about like 2023, like, what was going to be my word of the year? What is it that I wanted to focus on? I'm one of those individuals, and I actually shared this on Instagram as well as Facebook, that I'm one of those individuals that tend to, like, I think with my head, like I'm very analytic, very analytical sometimes. Like I love science and the maths and all of that stuff. So I was really kind of like in my head about it. And I try to set goals that make sense. I try to set goals that I know that they'll be like stretch goals for me, but definitely it's something that I feel I can achieve, right? And like that's something that I've always done. Well, this year, every time I sat down to create my word of the year for 2023 or my theme, like it just felt so, and I'm gonna share this. Like, this is actually, I hope I don't get like emotional in this because I'm gonna share it in case anyone else is going through this as well. Let me take a quick sip. Okay. So every time I sat down to think about like what would be my word, like what do I want to focus on? What are my goals? What are some things that I want for 2023? They just felt like so unrealistic. And I wouldn't even allow myself to like write them down. I would just like allow myself to play with these thoughts in my head and in my mind, but I wouldn't even allow myself to write them down. Like that's how audacious and big and like just they just felt too big. You guys, I'm gonna say I'm just, but like in me saying this, I'm not downplaying myself. Like I like my self-worth and all of that is really high, but I just want to say this. But I'm just a girl from like a small town, and like the dreams and the goals and the visions that just kept like flooding me every time I would write them down was just something that's like, you can't do that. And a lot of it was kind of like, I've never seen anyone like around me do it. So, but thankfully, like to the internet, you're exposed, we're all exposed to a lot more people and brands and different things. So when you see someone else do it, you think that, okay, maybe I can do that too. But like in my circle, I haven't, let's keep talking about it. All right. So I'm not going to go through everything with you guys, but I will share with you guys a few things. So, like, let's first talk about, like, personally, how my theme of the year, if I get to have it, like, applies to me. So, you guys know I've been on this 100-pound weight loss journey. I started this journey at 260 pounds. So, my goal was to lose 100 pounds, which will put me at 160 pounds. So I started thinking about that. I started thinking about like the body that I want, and I was like, gosh, should I have like a dream body more so than like a number on the scale? And the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys is because you guys, if you've been following the channel, there's been times where I've been like lifting weights and then I will back off on lifting weights. But like going back and looking at like some of the videos and stuff, like I like the way my body looks when I'm lifting weights. So let me just share a little bit more. So personally, I sat down and I was like, okay, I get to have my goal body. And I'm sharing a lot with you guys in this video, more than I've probably like shared publicly or like said, allowed myself to say out loud. But I'm going to, in case anyone else is like feeling like their dreams just feel so unrealistic or out of reach. I just want you to know that here I am. Felicia's right here with you, like dreaming these big, crazy, audacious goals. And here they are. So I'm like, my dream body, like this girl, Felicia, that has my dream body. So she is athletic. She has like cuts in her arms, and in her legs. Like you can see her quads, you can see her calf muscles. So you can also like her collarbones are like slightly popping, you know what I mean? But like her shoulders, like the dream version of Felicia, her shoulders are very like feminine, but yet they look like she can fight. Like they look like don't mess with her. You know what I mean? But they also look very like feminine and inviting, right? So like that is my dream body. And I went back and I was like looking through different pictures and everything. And I was just kind of like, okay, so in my mind, I thought that maybe this body would not be attained until I'm at 160 pounds. But I have photos of where I've like seen this body at 185 pounds. So we'll see. I'm not saying that I'm not going to shoot for the 100, but definitely I've got to get under 200 for sure, but at least 185. You know what I mean? So, yes, I was just kind of like thinking about that dream body. But here's the thing, if you guys have been following me, you know that I never like to say like, oh, I want to, like, I never put like specific numbers or specific things that I want. I've always been afraid of like actually like saying it. But I, based upon my theme for 2023, I get to have it. So I've told you guys, I'm telling you right now, January 1st, 2023, this is the body that I'll be working on. Like I will have like some definition in my arms. I'm going to have definition in my legs. Oh, it feels like it feels good to say it, but it also feels so scary to me. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, and like collarbones will be popping, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna happen. All right. So if you guys have already subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you. I just thank you and um thank you for like even like giving me a chance, you know. But if you haven't subscribed, highly recommend it because Felicia 2023, like if someone says like, I don't know about Felicia, she's changing, then I'm gonna be like, I don't know about her either because she's changing. Like the girl, the woman that I want to be, I am walking into that like wholeheartedly. I am no longer holding back. Like, as a matter of fact, I think it's probably my truest self. Like, I don't even think I'm walking into this woman. I think it's my truest self. And I've had to, like, 2021, I had to heal, right? And in 2022, I had to like build and like work into this person that, needs to be the face of this brand. And I feel like in 2023, I am ripping off the layers and ripping off the things that are not like my truest self so that, uh, it's happening, guys. It is happening. And I'm glad that you guys choose to, join in and watch. So let's talk about 2023, my theme of I get to have it. Let's talk about what that means for the channel. So, with Happily Ever After Living, I have struggled. I'm going to share this with you guys. I have struggled with, all of the experts recommend that you niche down. Like everyone talks about, you need to have a focus. Like you need to focus on one thing and like that needs to be your thing. And I got to be honest, I don't want to just talk about money. I don't want this to just be like a weight loss channel. Like that is not what I want because, and I'm saying this because it makes it hard to create content. Like I want to share my life with you guys. Like, yeah, if you find me because of a money video, great. If you find me because of a weight loss video or a meal prep or a weigh-in video, that's great. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to like, I want you to be my friend. I want friends. I live in a small town. I don't get out much. So I would love to have a ton of internet besties. Like, let's just be real here. I want you to stay because you vibe with like my energy and because you feel that I, encourage you or inspire you or I'm funny or entertaining or something. Something. I don't want to just talk about weight loss. I want to share my life. And I think that um we all know like the different brands and we know the women that you can say like, oh, yeah, she's a YouTuber and she lost weight, or like, oh yeah, she's a basketball player and she lost weight, or oh yeah, she's a runner and she lost weight. But like I finally decided that I'm okay. Like I am completely okay with my story being, oh yeah, Felicia, she's a mom, she's a wife, she's a Christian, she's a daughter, she's a sister, she's a physical therapist, she's a health and wellness coach, she's a speaker, working on that. She's an author, working on that. She's a YouTuber. Oh yeah, and she's a real estate investor. Yeah, and she lost weight. Like I am completely okay with that. And I think I struggled. I struggled so much with that in 2022 because I was trying to figure out like, what do you want the brand identity to be? Like, do you want to be like, this woman that talks about money and talks about, weight loss? You guys know before I said like part of the tagline was like, I help women create and build their dream lives in a body that they love on a budget that they can afford. But then I decided I don't want to just talk about money. And for the woman that I want to be, I don't want to just talk about budgets. Like I appreciate frugality and like for where it's gotten me and for where I am now. But for the woman that I'm walking into, I don't know. Like, I think frugality is important in certain areas, but I also think that sometimes we got to switch our mindset a little bit. And like, I want to be a wealthy woman. I want to be a woman that's like able to create multiple streams of income. I want to be a woman that's able to, like, I enjoy spending, $100 at the grocery store. But if I want to go on a trip or a vacation or like buy something that can like improve me in a certain area of life, like a course or, go to a convention. Like, I want to be able to do that. Like, I don't want to sit back and like, oh, I can't do that. Like, I don't know if I can, I don't want to be that person, and I think I'm finally okay with like walking into it and saying that, yeah, I do want to be smart with the way that I spend my money, but I don't want to be, it's not frugal. I don't want to be cheap and I don't want to like sell myself short because of how much things cost. I hope that makes sense. So, like for the channel, like I said, the experts will tell you that um, if you talk about too many things, then what happens is you end up confusing your audience. I get that. I totally understand. But I think this is going to be my lane because here's the truth. This weight loss journey, it is confusing, because you guys, I'm trying to lose. My goal was to lose 100 pounds. There's a lot of things that happen along that journey of trying to lose 100 pounds. Like, I don't just wake up to one day and decide, like, oh, okay, today I'm just gonna be, I'm just gonna be a mom today, and like everything else is gone. And I don't wake up one day and just say, oh, today I'm just gonna focus on my weight loss journey. Like, that is all I'm doing today. I'm just gonna focus on my weight loss journey. No, this journey is confusing because you can't put down all of those hats just to lose weight. You know what I mean? So I think that yes, I will run into, yeah, it may happen. I may confuse some people. There may be people that is like, what is she talking about today? Like, is she talking about, money? Like, is she talking about like weight loss? Are we doing a milk? Like, I get it. I get it. And I will do my best to like keep everything tied into like how this is affecting me on this weight loss journey. But there are so many aspects to the journey that I think that we just don't get to see. We don't get to see. And because of that, when they happen to us, we think there's something wrong with us. We think, like, what is my problem? Why can't I lose weight? I'm doing X, Y, and Z, but I'm not seeing success in these areas. And that's because sometimes it's confusing. It's tricky. There are multiple levels to it. Somebody has to say it. And I think that that is my lane. Like, I am okay finally just opening up and just saying, like, yeah, there's a lot to it. There's a lot involved. Um, Hold on one second. So yeah, my goal is I want to continue sharing this journey. And you guys know I do my best to share like the highs and lows of this weight loss journey. But I also want to share with you guys, like, I want to share the journey of me growing this brand. I really do. So scary. That is so scary. Like, I am not the girl that just puts myself, I mean, I'm okay with putting myself out there, but I think a lot of us are good about putting ourselves out there in areas that we're really good at, and not so good at putting ourselves out there in areas where we're not so good, where we have room for improvement, where we have room, you know, to better ourselves. So yeah, I'm putting myself out there and I am going to share it with you guys. My goal for 2023 is in me deciding that I get to have it. I want to be a speaker. I do. I want to be a speaker in the arena of like just inspiring like women when it comes to weight loss, and not just weight loss, but like the releasing of weight and how so many other areas of life impacts that. and also in the area of like health and wellness, because health and wellness is not just about what you weigh on the scale. It's not. There's so much more to it. And I think that as we become healthier overall, as we become healthier women, the weight starts to release itself. So yeah, I want to be a speaker. So I guess I've kind of already decided that if I'm not invited to become a speaker like by the end of the year, then I'm probably just gonna have to build my own stage and speak somewhere. I don't know. Like that just sounds so scary. But in doing this, like I decided that I get to have it. Like I get to be a speaker. And part of this, so you guys, I'll share with you that I'm not really into like the big conferences and conventions and like stuff. I mean, I like going to learn, but I'm not one to like learn like who's I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention to like the who's who's. I'm not rubbing elbows. I'm taking the information, absorbing it, using it for myself to benefit my patients, to benefit those around me. But I'm now putting myself out there in situations to where I have to network. And I've even booked like my first conference, which is so scary. It is so scary to me. So I'm going because here's the deal. If I want to be a speaker in this arena, doesn't it make sense to like go see what they do? Like to go see how people present and to go meet other people that are speakers, to start surrounding myself and being in the room with other speakers. Like, does that not make sense? Trust me, you guys, I've done a lot of coaching with Felicia. I really have, because we've had a lot of things that we've had to work through, but I'm here, I'm ready, and I get to have it. And also for 2023, as far as the brand goes, I want to be an educator. Like I'm saying it. I want to create courses to educate other healthcare professionals. So, where they would receive continuing education hours for them. And I want to create courses that will help you guys. Like, I want to be an educator. I feel that in this space, it is very common to like to see people that have already made it. Like for instance, with my debt-free journey, I know that I personally did not start sharing the journey until like the end, like until I was pretty close to being debt-free. And not saying that that doesn't give any value or that it's not beneficial, but I think it's even more beneficial when you see someone that's like walking through it, that's walking through the day-to-day life. And yeah, you get to see the journey. So, like, yes, that is what I want to do. And I'm actually like saying it. I've never, my husband hears all of this stuff, but like, I don't just come on here and just say it. And I'm seeing it. And part of that is because I don't want anyone holding me accountable. Like, I don't want anyone reminding me, like, oh, yeah, Felicia, I thought that you were going to be a speaker. All right. So I'm putting myself out there. I'm going for it. Let's see. So, oh yeah, and I want to talk more about the brand. So this was something else that I had to sit with because I had been asked like multiple times by different people, and I had to identify like, yes, I want to build a brand, happily ever after living. I do. Like I really, really, really do. I do. I want to be like, I want to fly across the world and like speak in multiple on multiple stages. Like I just totally see myself doing that, but I also still want to be a physical therapist. And I think that I had to like sit with that because at first I was like, do you not want to be a therapist anymore? And I love the work that I do. I don't like the documentation. But I love the work that I do as a therapist. I love seeing my patients get better. So that was another thing too, because sometimes as you're building, um, there's a little bit of an identity not confusion, maybe it was confusion for me of like Felicia the brand, Felicia the therapist, Felicia happily ever after living, Felicia the home health therapist. Like there was a little bit of confusion for me. And I was able to sit down and I'm like, no, it's not that I don't want to be a therapist. It's like I really want this too. And I am actually okay, like even like spitting out numbers, which I wasn't okay before. I want to see my brand like bring in more income than my full-time job. And even in saying that, like at first that felt like, are you just being like, is that being greedy? And it's like, no, no, because the life that I want and the impact that I want to create, I need more money. I actually sat down and I did like my financial goals and stuff. And I was like, dang, girl, you need to make more money. So, yeah, like for the lifestyle that I want, I need to create more income. And guess what? I get to have it. And I think that with me sitting down, these are just like snapshots of my goals that I have for 2023. I haven't even like scratched the surface because they're a lot more detailed. But this video was not even like just about like my goals. It was more so to share with you guys my theme of the year. And I am so proud of myself. I'm so proud of Felicia 2021 that decided that she gets to heal, like that decided she would start therapy, that decided she would start her weight loss journey, that she would start taking better care of herself. And it all started with just little small steps like getting more sleep, going to bed at a decent time, or every now and then when I was exhausted on the weekend, girl, lay down, take a 30-minute nap. Like it all started with just doing like small little things, with going out for a walk. Started off like 1 mile, slowly built my way back up to 2 miles. You guys, sometimes I'll go out now and I'll walk 8, 6, 8, 10 miles, no problem. But when I first started my journey, I couldn't do that. Like I would have like low back pain, which I never have pain. So when I started having low back pain, I knew that was a problem. So yeah, I'm really proud of Felicia 2021 that decided she gets to heal. And then Felicia 2022 that decided you got to be brave. You got to get out there. You got to create more content. You've got to be more present on YouTube. Um, and then like towards like the middle of the year, I started like not even the middle. I think when we went to California, so like around July or so is when I started like becoming more comfortable with Instagram and like creating reels and like, oh, it's still scary because then there's a lot of talk too, like, women are meant to be seen, not heard. Like just all the little chatter that you have to push through and see how it applies to you in your life. And if it's helping you, continue. It's definitely served me in many areas, but if it's no longer serving you, then sometimes you gotta kind of like push through a little bit and then also see if you've kind of taking it out of context for yourself. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. But Felicia 2023, oh my gosh, girl, look at you. I'm sorry, guys. I know I am being so silly, but this took a lot of work. This has taken so much work to get here to where I'm even able to do live videos with you guys and truly share the things that are on my heart and not be afraid and not hold back. So I'm really excited. I think that for 2023, oh, I do want to share that I will be doing more live videos. And I have not decided, like, my goal is to at least do weekly live videos. But I haven't decided, like, what day yet, but we'll be doing more live videos, and then I'll also continue to share my 100-pound weight loss journey. You guys are going to get some videos this week. I did my weigh-in this morning. Oh, child. Yeah, and then also I am doing a full year of intermittent fasting. So you guys will get to see that entire journey. I'm going to chronicle it from like week one, which this is, week one. I'm also going to share with you guys my fitness planner. I'll share my workouts. I'll share what I'm eating because my goal really is to help more women, men too, but definitely with the women because there are so many factors that play a part in our weight loss journeys. And girl, I just want you to know you're not crazy. You are not crazy. And that's part of what I plan to share here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave your word of the year or your theme of the year in the comment section because I would love, love, love to hear what you're working on this year. And also, if you have goals, leave your goals down in the comment section too. Or if you have video ideas, like I really wanted to be more interactive. I know I should have announced it. Oh, is that Derek's Journey? Hi. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. You guys, if you don't follow Derek's Journey, then please go check out his channel. He is so inspirational and motivational in this space as far as weight loss goes, and him and his wife both. And then also they do a steps challenge. So if that's something that you would be interested in, then definitely go check him out. I did a steps challenge with them, I think in October, no, September. August, because we were on our cruise, the last part of it. Yep, so in August. So definitely go check out his channel as well. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.